I do not project manage renovations, and I'm so happy. Today, I'm sharing my best advice if you're a designer who loves to design and consult with clients, but may be struggling with how to structure, sell, and bill for such a service that doesn't include project management. When I started my business, I thought that I had no choice but to project manage renovations, taking on all the liability, trying to resolve the endless problems that would arise, and overseeing all of the trades. I dreaded getting up in the morning, worried about how many emails were going to be waiting for me in my inbox and how many fires I'd have to put out. I realized that I had two choices. I could either carry on as I was, being miserable, spending most of my time not actually doing design work, or create service offerings that allowed me to focus on what I love most. I decided on option number 2. Hi, I'm Claire Jefford, award-winning interior design professional and business coach of over 10 years. On this channel, you can expect my no-nonsense expert advice on how to run a profitable interior design business, and I help designers focus on happiness over hustle, working on fewer projects with the best clients while making more money. So why did I stop managing renovation projects, and what 3 design services did I start offering that have become so popular, also a big hit with builders? It all began when I started working with a contractor, a local builder who was looking for a designer to do the design concepts for clients, but not necessarily go through and do all of the project management. It was a match made in heaven. So I would do the 3D designs, present them to the clients, and then afterwards, I was able to work with the clients if they wished for further services. So this I called concept only design. And that was great, as I say, with builders, with contractors, and clients loved it as well. So think about having a main floor redesigned and taking down a wall between the kitchen and the living room, but then, not really knowing how big can the island be and how are we gonna lay out space in the family room, that sort of thing. And so that's where we would do the concept only drawings, and we would do 3D drawings specifically. And this helped the client really be able to visualize what the space would look like. But at this point, we weren't selecting finishes or furnishings. That's why we call it concept only. The second service that I started offering was Designer for a Day. And this was a really great complimentary service to the concept only. And so what this was helping clients, typically we use in this way to help them pick finishes for a renovation like a kitchen. So their hardwood, their countertops, their backsplash, cabinetry color, grout, wall color, all of these things. And so we do a 6-hour day for that. And it's a one and done. We don't make any purchases. The client's thrilled. Builders are so happy they have the information. And clients are usually surprised at how much we can accomplish in that 6 hours. And this third service that was created from this was Designer by Your Side. Essentially, this is an hourly service with a 20-hour minimum. So you can see the difference between Designer for a Day, which is 6 hours, and then we bump up to Designer by Your Side, which is 20. So quite a difference in price as well. We're still able to guide the client. We can go on site visits. We can also purchase furnishings and window treatments, but we're not managing all of the trades such as the plumber, the electrician, or the GC. And if you're wondering, can you really make money with these specific projects when you're not managing the entire thing? You absolutely can. And so with this, we recently had a Designer by Your Side project where we helped a client with a renovation of a whole home. And we billed overall 140 hours on that project at $250 an hour. And then we also had some product sales within that. But we just didn't have the liability of having to be on site anytime, products would come on site to check them, do the inspection. So it's a really great way to do what you love without having to deal with all of the other stuff that we know that we don't love so much when it comes to renovation projects. As you can see from these projects, we're also able to get great social media content and images for our final portfolio. So if you don't love project managing, don't feel like it's something you have to do. One of the things I always say when I first speak at a presentation or do a workshop is that there's more than one path to the top of the mountain. You figure out what's going to work for you in your interior design business, and then you go with it. The best part is you can pivot as you need to and then make changes to make sure that whatever you're doing, it's what you love and you're your own boss. If you want to know an idea of what to charge for these different services, go grab my services and rates guide. I include these 3 specific services as well as custom decorating full service. Yes, I do love doing full service projects. And stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to share 5 things that I quit to increase conversions and make more money on custom furnishings, because I know that a lot of designers are not making the money that they need to when they do full service. I'm going to tell you why in the next video. I'll see you soon.